วัสดีค่ะ Let's learn Thailand via Thai News with me, Teya Suchira. Today is about the happiness. I think everybody wants to be happy, right? So I have some things quite cute to share with you. Just a few days ago, the government, they just tell us about, they make a poll and ask a question to Thai people about the happiness during the COVID-19. And this poll is made by one of the very famous university. Of course, I studied there. Well, this poll, we have 10 happiness that Thai people tell us. Number one, the most happiness one during the COVID-19 is that people feel that they have much more time for being with themselves, so they can do whatever they like to do. This one is 86.92%. And the second one is they are happy to have time to be with family, and also they can cook and eat together. This one is 75.22%. So for Thailand, usually we live together like a big family. So they usually don't live alone. They just live with parents. So this one is very normal for Thailand because of the usually parents live with the student, and then when they come back, usually parents already sleep and the student leave very early morning because, working in the city especially, they have to leave even probably before parents wake up. And sometimes some family, mother has to wake up and then cook some food and just leave food for the kid to just bring it to work. That is just some little minute that the parents can see the student. So once when they have to work from home with new normal during COVID-19, it makes them have to stay home, and this is a good opportunity that parents can be with children for a more longer time. For myself, I live by myself in a city because of my parents. They just, they leave this house for me. It's just very little tiny house. And then they just return to go back into our farmhouse. But, once when I don't have work, I have more chance to go back to see my parents very often. And also I can stay with them for longer than normal. So the more I go back to see my parents, I feel like I'm just like a little kid more. Just feel that I just addict to see my parents more and more, and they also feel the same. So we feel like a kid. So when I just have to go home back to the city, my mother told me like, oh my God, I feel like crying just because of, we feel more connect, and that's just because of we see each other. So this is a great thing for me during the COVID-19. And number three is that they don't have to wake up early and do not have to rush and go to work. It's true, especially anyone who work in Bangkok, big capital city of Thailand. It takes so long time to go to work in the city. For example, like myself, I work in Bangkok as well. If the tour starts at 8 o'clock, I have to leave my house before 6 o'clock. Oh, this is nightmare. Yeah, so we have to leave home before 6 o'clock, because if we are a bit later than 6 o'clock, the traffic will be very bad. So I would rather arrive there earlier than 8 o'clock. So if I left early like that, I usually arrive there probably 7 o'clock, because, even though it's not very far, but it's still a little traffic, but it's still better, and I feel a little bit relaxed. So a lot of people have life in a car. People eat in a car. People make up in a car. So this is something about special talent of Thai people in the city. And then number four, people have more time, have a chance to do exercise, and then, they can take care of their health. For myself, I am opposite. Oh my God. I am a little bit, I gain weight. It is because staying at home, I don't go out, so I only stay in the house. But of course, I don't eat bad. I eat healthy. But, instead of I just walk, like when I was on tour, it's just less opportunity to do anything active. And also we have to quarantine at home. Whatever is my excuse, right? Okay, number five is people have the more chance to study technology just because of when they have to work from home, they have to learn how to do a conference, how to say the digital conference, how to do, work from home, everything like that. So it makes them getting a chance to learn about technology for today, and it seems like people feel more comfortable with it. For example, like myself, I learned how to order food on the application. If it's not quarantined, I'm not going to learn to do it because, it's very easy to go and buy food here. But once when I learn how to make it, it's easy, right? It's easy, and that makes us feel easier to spend money. That is bad. Okay, number 6 is people feel happy that even though it's COVID-19, but they still have some work to do. So I guess that this one is 13.08%. So I believe that it means that some people who has to live without pay, or get less income, or they don't work, but at least they are not fired. So they feel like, okay, even though it's COVID-19, but we still have work to do. But however, people right now, we are starting to have a lot of factories, a lot of business, especially tourism business. We are in a big trouble right now. Okay, number 7 is better is no traffic. So this one is 10.44%. People think that is happier. It's true. Bangkok right now is just like a heaven. When you go to Bangkok today, it takes actually not so long and no traffic at all. I love Bangkok today. It's so beautiful, and there's less people walking in the street. It's so nice. Okay, number 8 is people who work in a hospital, medication in Thailand. They did very good job, so they feel very proud of seeing a doctor, nurses, and every people who work in a hospital. They did very good job, well organized, and we can protect COVID-19 to be very good. Even though right now we are having the higher case of the COVID-19. But we can drop it and make it stable, and it seems to be better very quickly. Okay, and number 9 is they can see the Thai people have a kindness to each other. They support each other. This is so true. During the COVID-19, we have so many people set up like a table to give it away. Food, whoever want to eat, they can come and eat. Some people give a discount of food, so usually they sell very cheap, but they sell like almost nothing, but they feel like, let's support each other first. They don't want any profit from selling food. This is everywhere in Thailand. I'm so proud, I'm so happy. And some people who's like wealthy people, sometimes he just walk along the street and then look for the homeless or anyone who's poor walking by street, and he knows that he want to give money, but he just make some things cute. So he say, excuse me, please stop, please, can you smile? If you can smile and show me smiling, I'll give you 500 baht. And then that guy, he just feel like, what's happening? But he just smiled. Then after he smiled, he still looks sad. But this guy give him 500 baht. And he just say, oh wow, look at your smiling, it's so beautiful. If you smile one more time, I give you another 500 baht. And he was like, he cried because, he didn't expect that he would get money. Only smiling, he get money. So he's starting to cry, and he said, don't cry, I give you. And then he gave another one, and this guy, even though he's poor, he say like, no, it's enough. I just feel like, oh my God, Thailand is so beautiful, and this is what make me feel like crying again, I'm smiling, but nobody gave me 500 baht. Okay, the last one is this one. I really love it. Number 10 is the environment in Thailand right now is getting much better. Especially, I could see that, especially in the sea. Oh my God, the sea is beautiful. But unfortunately, I have no chance to go just because of I'm waiting for COVID-19 to be better than this. But anyone who just live nearby the sea, they feel that when they go diving, the animal and the sea is so perfect right now. So I'm very happy for all the nature, even animal like a turtle. This year is the first year that turtle lay eggs more than ever. And also we found a lot of some rare fish, rare animal in the jungle. We see them walk freely more. So this is a good sign of the nature is going to get back because of the human. They just don't go to disturb them much. So I guess that after COVID-19 is done, and when you guys ready to come back to visit Thailand, anyone who arrived here first is going to be beautiful welcoming you back to Thailand. So please wait, first of all, right now, you just have to take care of yourself, save money, save yourself to be healthy, and just wait for the perfect time. This poll today, I feel that, this is some little personality of Thailand as well, that instead of you going to focus something negative, of course, everybody have a sadness, myself and you as well. I believe that everyone have a sadness, but we would rather point and focus to the happiness because it would be nicer to share the happiness to everyone. And I believe that what I'm sharing to you today, you also feel happy and you can smile as well. So I think that is a good thing about Thailand, just not only myself who like to think positive. In general, Thai people, we are quite like this. So if you haven't been to Thailand yet, you better come here and learn us more. So I hope that the news that I share with you today, you can learn Thai people more. And if you're interested to learn anything, don't miss It's Thai News, because I'm going to choose anything about local Thai news and let you learn Thailand with me. So I hope today you like it. Please give me a thumb up, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe. And if you want to support my channel, you want to buy me a coffee, you can have a look in the description how to buy me a coffee for today. Thank you so much for watching until the end. สวัสดีค่ะ